So I want to get the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy finished and read before the show comes out, which means I have this big chunker to read in like 3 weeks, I think. Like, no, yeah, because I think it comes out sometime in June. So I'm going to the beach tomorrow, so I am going to read a little bit tonight and then take it with me to the beach and read there and see how much I can get done. So, welcome to my Summer I Turned Pretty reading vlog. We'll see what I can get done. Hopefully, I finish by the time the show is out. That's the hope. I'm hoping to get this vlog up before the show's out and before the start of summer, technically, at least. So yeah, here we go. Change of plans because it's gonna rain, so I might end up going to the pool if there's, I mean, the sun's kind of coming out right now, but if there's a break in the weather, I might go up to the pool and read. But for right now, I'm just reading in my bed, and we're like 19 pages in, and the romance is already kicking in. And I was not expecting it to be that fast-paced. And I'm really digging it. Like, I like when books just get to the point and let you have all the good, fun moments, like, right off the bat. I think that's awesome. So I'm really enjoying it because, like, I'm just now starting chapter 4, and there was already a cute moment with Belly and Conrad in the pool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I sat down to do a reading vlog for the Summer I Turned Pretty, and I ended up flying through these 3 books. It is all in one book, and I just completely blew through it. There was no way to stop me. I was going to update and comment on my thoughts about what was going on, and I just couldn't. I had to continue to see what was coming next and know what was going on. And if I picked up my camera and started filming my reactions, it was going to interrupt the flow of me reading, and that was just not happening. So I'm going to talk about how I felt reading the book and what I thought about it and go from there, because it had the best intentions of having a reading vlog, and then it just did not work out. I knew that Conrad was going to be my favorite character right off the bat because the, like, sullen, moody, broody character is always my favorite. But I didn't realize that I was going to get so attached to him. And it really caught me off guard, especially as we got into books 2 and 3. And stop watching right now if you don't want spoilers, not only for the book, but this is probably going to get into TV show territory because they are following the plot line from the book, obviously. So you will see things, or you will hear things that are going to go on in the TV show. So if you're invested in that, I wouldn't go any further either. So there will be spoilers in what I'm saying. So I would click out if you don't want any spoilers. So, like, the first scene between all 4 of the kids, when Belly gets belly flopped into the pool and then she pulls Conrad in, was like my favorite scene out of the first book. I just thought it was so cute and it set all their relationships up so well. and it's just stuck out in my mind because I did read them so fast that it all kind of blurred together, but I just adored it so much, and it felt like the beginning of something really good and like really special. So it was really refreshing because I haven't been in a reading slump, knock on wood, but I've been kind of everything, like what I've been reading hasn't been wonderful, and I'm finally like getting to the point where it is good now, but it's also like it was like finally something is like great and I'm rushing through it and being super excited and like dying to read the next book. It took me like 4 days to read all 3, which doesn't usually happen. So it was just like really good to fly through it. Getting into like book 2 though, and it opening, and Belly thinks that she's in Cousin's Beach, and then she like snaps out of her daydream and she's back home and she's with Taylor, and then she's like, oh yeah, and Susanna's dead. My heart just dropped. I was so devastated because in the first book you kind of feel like you know what's gonna happen, but it feels like it kind of comes out of nowhere. And I was going through something at the time while I was reading it. It coincided with a very sad anniversary in my family, very similar anniversary, and it just hit really hard and like dug in. So I was like bawling my eyes out the whole time. Really connected with Belly while I was reading that. But it was just like the way book 2 almost felt like a filler book to me. Like they had to get from point A to point B, and Jenny Han used the entirety of book 2 to do that. And then the plot really picked up again in book 3, which, like, you know what? I don't think a book needs to be all plot. If you want to have a book that's just vibes, that's great. And it wasn't bad. I gave the first book 3 stars, the second 4, and the last 5. So it steadily got better for me. Loved them all, but that just like, it just steadily got better as they went on, as books should. And it very much, it felt like a 4-star book in that it was little plot, very much vibes. I loved book 3, but now I personally consider it cheating. That is to say, not everyone will, because Belly and Jeremiah were on a break. I think that if you're on a break from a 2-year relationship for a week and you go and you sleep with somebody else, that's like, I mean, that's kind of bullshitty and just disrespectful. So it set me up to not like Jeremiah as much, which wasn't good because I already liked Conrad a lot more. So like, good for me because I got what I wanted in the end. But I really liked Belly and Jeremiah together when they were together, because he did seem so good for her. And that's not the problem with the book, but it's like, I don't know how to phrase it, so I'm just going to say the problem. That's the problem with the book, is that they're both so good with Belly in their own way. Like, Conrad can be such a douchebag, and he's got his issues, but he spends 3 books working on them. And then they take their time, and they don't just rush into a relationship, and he continues to better himself. Jeremiah decides to propose because he slept with somebody else, and that's the only way he thinks he can, like, win back Belly. And like, that didn't sit right with me. Ultimately, I really liked the end of book 3. I liked that in the end, Belly, to me it felt like in the end of the chapters, she chose herself, and then in the epilogue, she got what she, like, wanted, which was Conrad. But it felt like, you know what? I'm gonna reference. Okay, yeah, referenced. So Belly choosing herself is what I felt like the ending kind of came to, because she goes off and she lives with Annika, and they go to Spain, and Conrad starts writing her the letters, and she and Jeremiah stay friends, which I think is what they were always meant to be. And sometimes you confuse friendship for love, and when you're close like that, it just happens, and you feel like you have to be more because you're so close, but you don't need to be. And they were better as friends. I mean, she marries Conrad, and that becomes her brother, and that's what their relationship always felt like to me. Like he was another big brother. So I felt like the ending was really good for Belly. I just wish that we had gotten to see more of her and Conrad together. That's all I wish. So that's it for my The Summer I Turned Pretty reading vlog / wrap up video. If you liked this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, tap the little notification bell to be notified every time that I upload a new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!